Okay, Assalamualaikum. So we continue in our topic SPS 477 Physiology of Sport and Exercise. So we go into the topic 5 Hormonal response during exercise, hormonal regulation of energy metabolism. Hormonal regulations. Hormones helps maintain energy supply during exercise. Primary goals maintains blood glucose, mobilize store fuels, support cardiovascular and muscular function. They have two categories: catabolic hormones mobilize energy, example epinephrine, cortisol. Anabolic hormones build or restore, example insulin. Okay, this is the chart showing interplay of hormone during exercise. So you can see from the top of the chart, okay, when the exercise begin, okay, the neurals and metabolic stress, and then the part of our body, we release the hormones, okay, and then you can see at the chart, anterior pituitary secret cortisol. So that's mean protein breakdown increase and decrease amino acid, and then glucogenesis increase blood glucose. So pancreatic hormone response. So during exercise, decrease hormone of insulin, increase of glucagon, and then respond by the kidney, okay, to decrease the blood flow. For the adrenal cortex release, okay, and then epinephrine and non-epinephrine hormone increase heart rate, blood pressure, glucogenesis, okay, in our muscle or liver. Growth hormones, okay, increase lipolysis, protein synthesis, and IGF-1 from liver for the maintain blood pressure during exercise. Okay. Okay, so this table show the key hormones in exercise metabolism. Okay, they can see that one in the tables, there are some type of hormones, for example epinephrine. Now epinephrine, growth hormone, testosterone, estrogens, cortisol, and insulin like growth factor IGF-1. So you can see that once the target tissue, and then also the response during exercise metabolism. Insulin and glucagon. Insulin from pancreas decrease during exercise. Function promote glucose uptake and storage, glycogenosis, and then also glucagon from the pancreas increase during exercise. So the function stimulates glycogenosis and gluconeogenesis. So you can see in the chart here that show the differences response between insulin and glucagon. So over time with increasing exercise intensity, so that's mean exercise intensity increase, and then the response from the insulin and glucagon will be different. You can see from the chart here. So more longer duration of your exercise, and then more higher of exercise intensity, so the response from the insulin will be decreased, and then the response from the glucagon will be increased. Catecholamines, epinephrines, non-epinephrines. So they are released from the adrenal medulla, increase with the intensity and durations. So the functions is stimulate glucogenosis at our muscles or liver, stimulate lipolysis at our adipose tissue, and then also increase heart rate and cardiac output. So this one is catecholamine and epinephrine and non-epinephrine. We can see that one. the differences between two hormones, okay, when the hours intensity also increase, okay, for example in our VO2 max, so the response between the two type hormone, epinephrine and non-epinephrines, okay, will be different. You can see both of these hormone will be increased, but the non-epinephrines is more higher slightly compared to the epinephrines. So cortisol is known as the stress hormones. So released from the adrenal cortex, HPA axis activation, increase during prolonged exercise, functions enhance gluconeogenesis, increase protein breakdown, and aid fat metabolism. So this is the chart shown by the cortisol during the timeline. Okay, so for the long duration exercise more than 60 minutes, okay, you can see the chart. Okay, for the durations, okay, increase, and then the level of the cortisol also will be increased. Okay, for the longer duration we exercise, so the high level of the cortisol will be increased. Okay, next we go into the growth hormones. Okay, released from the anterior pituitary, moderate increase with both aerobic and resistant exercise, functions, okay, stimulate lipolysis, support protein synthesis, enhance long-term muscle repair and adaptation. Okay, so the table show the growth hormone released by the exercise intensity. Okay, you can see in the table here they have three different of type of intensity: low intensity, moderate intensity, and then high intensity. Okay, so for the different level of intensity, show the different level of the growth hormone. For example, you can see that one for the high intensity, the highest growth hormone compared to the moderate intensity. So that's mean if the participant perform the high intensity, so the growth hormones will be released, okay, many in the for the high intensity activity. Okay, so the key takeaway, what is learning today for the our chapter. So energy balance is tightly regulated by hormones. So hormones adjust fuel availability to meet the demands of exercise. Insulin decrease while glucagons increase. So this shift favor glucose release and fat breakdown rather than storage. Catecholamines, epinephrine, and non-epinephrine rise, so support fast energy need by stimulating glycogen and fat breakdown. So cortisol is key during prolonged exercise, and then helps sustain energy via protein breakdown and glucogenesis. Growth hormones support long-term adaptation, so promote fat use and muscle repair after exercise. And then last is hormonal interplay varied with exercise intensity, duration, and type. For example, aerobic and resistant. Okay, so that's all from me for this topic. And then thank you. Assalamualaikum. And then inshallah see you again.